Do you have any of those crazy KHL stories from your time there?
Yeah, actually, like for me, I felt our team was. I played there in the lockout season, and we had a decent team, but the KHL was like loaded. Like the NHL guys were all coming over. So you had like Malkin was back, Ovechkin was back on top of like Ovechkin teamed up with Backstrom to come back, and like all these other scenarios. Zuccarello and Malkin were playing together. So we had myself, Alex Drew, like our team that we played on didn't have a big budget to produce these, $500,000 a month payments. So we struggled, and then for me, they wanted to get rid of me, and they brought me to a lab and took my blood to try to do so. Yeah, and then I had a stomach bug. So for me, the story was simple. Like another guy in the team was sick for like 7-8 days, like bad at both ends, and it took 7 days to get treatment. Finally got some IVs and stool samples, this kind of thing. And me, I was 1 day sick, and the next day I was in the lab getting blood work done. And the guy that took it goes, "Oh, we know fine what we look for, but you do have stomach bug." And then he ran off. And then on Monday, they were like, "We want to fire you." I was like, "Okay, well, I have a 2-year deal." So,
Yeah.
"No, you don't. You have a 1-year deal." So that went back and forth. And I was like, this is insanity. There was just no respect in any fashion. As simple like, "Hey, it's not working out the way we thought it would. Where can we move you?" would have been a nice thing. Instead, I got a different way, which is that's the stuff you deal with. And what are you going to do? You lawyer up in a different country, and you just take your punch in the face and say, "Okay, I got a story to tell later on." So, unfortunately, that stuff, that's how it went, and it was tough too, because in time, like coming in there, I really in my heart felt like from the get-go, it wasn't put in a place to succeed. It was more like put in a place to be blamed. And what, well, look at this shitty import, our local guy. Like, I was like, this is insane. I didn't come here to say we're better. That's a team thing. But that's what I was talking about earlier, is about like, as an import, you have a different standard and a different bar. And it's weird because you're trying to, you got to have cohesion in the group. And luckily for me, I had a buddy on the team, Ryder Savanas, who was an awesome dude. I'd known him since I was like 15. We had the same agent. And he was such a good dude and like really looked after us and the imports. He actually lives out in, Rockford. He lives out there with his wife and family. He grew up around the Chicago area, but was a local guy to there. I'll tell you that it was tough. Silver lining, I met my wife there. So
perfect.
I mean, we have a great family, and we go back. So hopefully this interview doesn't get me kicked out of the country. But that's how it went for me, and that's my truth, unfortunately, and that's how it went. So.